See, generally, when we look at any market, let me tell like this. Traditionally, any organization simply believes that when we try to improve our performance in one aspect, then we should be ready to compromise the performance in some other aspect. This is how traditionally companies believe. For example, if you want to improve the quality too much, what will happen to the cost of the product? When I improve the quality, customer will like it. Do you think the customer will like improving the cost also? If I increase the cost, customer will not like. That means when I try to improve the quality of the product, cost goes up, and that makes a negative impact. Similarly, the delivery also will take longer time. Why it is taking longer time? Because your focus is on best quality. So that also makes a negative impact. And this is what traditionally organization believed. Improving performance in one aspect will lead to compromising the performance in some other aspect. But if you are a customer, tell me, what are your expectations in terms of quality? Can somebody tell me, do you expect the quality to be high or low?
High.
Oh, yeah. Coming to the cost, what is your expectation? You want the price to be competitive, or you want the price to be higher?
No higher.
Definitely lower.
Competitive.
Competitive. That means it will be cheaper in the market. Then only I'm ready to buy your product. Otherwise, what will happen? There are other players I will probably buy. And similarly on the delivery, I expect the delivery to happen faster. I have placed the order, I made the payment. Can you deliver on the same day? So that means customer expectation is a positive impact in all the three dimensions we are talking about. Whether it is quality, or it is cost, or it is delivery. Customer expects a positive impact. Sometimes people call it 3C. 3C means customer satisfaction, cycle time, and then cost. Same meaning, but there are different jargons. So there, if you really wanted to make this impact on all the three dimensions, definitely there is a strategy. And one such strategy is Lean Six Sigma strategy. This will help you improve the quality. The same thing will help you reduce the cost. The same thing will help you reduce your lead time also. Manufacturing lead time, or production lead time, or whatever it is, that can come down. So if you are not aware of existence of such a strategy, if you still believe with the traditional approach, definitely you will be outperformed by your competitor, right? Because always in any field there are too many players. If you are not going to adapt to the proper strategy, your competitor will do that, and then they will grab away your market. And now how improving quality will reduce your cost? When I start producing quality products, that means, see, Six Sigma is defect reduction approach. When I reduce the defect, that means when I reduce the internal failure, what will happen? My external failure will not happen. When there are no defects, there are no rework. Since I don't produce defect, my approach is, I'm trying to do everything right at the first time. When I do everything right at the first time, will it not make a positive impact on the cost? Obviously. So producing quality products theoretically should help you to reduce the cost. Because we are not effective, because we poorly understand the principles and badly use the tools and techniques, and with all these things, we disturb the equation. If you produce products right at the first time, definitely the cost of the product will go down. And over and above, we are going to integrate another approach called Lean. Lean is all about eliminating unproductive activities. Eliminating unproductive activities. The unproductive activities are nothing but the wasteful activities, which are not required, but for some reasons we are doing. So if you eliminate the wasteful activities, unproductive activities, what will happen? That the process will become simple. As the process becomes simple, cycle time will go down. As the cycle time goes down, lead time will go down. As the lead time goes down, deliveries will happen on time. So integrating Lean will leverage the benefits of Six Sigma. And in the presence of Six Sigma, implementing Lean become much easier. That is the main reason Lean and Six Sigma are integrated, and nowadays, particularly from 2000 onwards, Lean and Six Sigma got integrated, and every company trying to improve the quality use Lean Six Sigma strategy, right? So this strategy is going to make the three-dimensional impact. What are the three dimensions? Quality, cost, and then delivery. Very good. And now another challenge in any business is